That finish line feeling, there's nothing quite like it. But to get here, boy, does it take something. So let me take you back to the start. Yes, it was quite a journey to get here, just to get to the start line, let alone the finish line. My biggest fear was, could I finish?
Having a little moment of reflection as the team look after it.
Well done, keep going.
So here I am at the start line, the nerves, the anticipation. All I had to do was one thing and one thing only. That was follow a guy with a flag that said the number 3, eat 4 gels and see how long I could stay. As you can see here, just in front of me is the 3-hour pacer. And I was there together with the great Yarmouth Roadrunners and we were ready to go. As you heard there from the MC, it said 30 seconds to go until the start. And oh boy, how I was getting nervous. Yes, this was it. Despite 8-9 days ago I couldn't move one of my legs without being in a lot of pain and no speed, but following some intense physio and massage treatment, I'm here at the start, ready to go. So follow me along on this journey as we go and do the Manchester Marathon.
Oh, buddies!
Despite being with the 3-hour pacer at the start, it seemed like there was a whole mass of people all wanting to run with this guy. As you can see here, straight away there's what I would call the locomotion train of the sub-3 gang, and we were all on pace. So we were basically going to pace, but as you'll see as I progress through this race, it wasn't as straightforward as this. Yes, it looks easy, but we've barely gone a few hundred meters. So keep following and I'll talk you through what was happening as and when with this pacer, fueling and so on. Yes, this looks comfortable, but boy, I didn't realise how much effort it would take just to stay on with them at this start point. But as you can see, there's lots of runners shuffling and cutting in, all wanting to get with this 3-hour flag. So let's go and see how we do.
Pothole. Jeez, that was a huge pothole.
Massive, wasn't it?
Fucking hell.
As you can see now, there's quite a group of us all running together, very close. And the key thing for me, as you may have heard earlier, was watching out for potholes, cuts and dives in the road, because you could easily take a tumble. And to the side of me, now and again, I would see various runners not fall, but certainly take a bit of a knock, ensuring that we were doing that. But yeah, we've got a good group here and we're all together, all close and enjoying it. So now we'd just passed the first water aid station at around mile 3, which I skipped. And to my surprise, I'm all of a sudden with the 3-hour pacer and just a handful of us, because a lot of people stopped for the water. But you can already see other runners now scrambling back to get back with the 3-hour pacer.
Ahead of me, get on camera.
All right.
Way. Oi, oi.
Running together.
Yes. Wave to the camera.
Is that on?
Yeah, it's on. Good to meet you, mate.
Have a good one.
And you. Let's see, let's stay with this guy. That's the plan.
One of the highlights for me is coming across so many amazing people like yourselves who watch my videos, and here's a couple of guys who we had a bit of a chat and banter as we're now following the pacer, all together having fun. As you can see now from the skyline, we are approaching Manchester city centre and the exciting big crowds. At this point you may have seen me taking my gloves off and I disposed of them as my hands were beginning to warm up. The body is warming up and certainly the vibes here in the city centre was getting really exciting. Coming up to mile 5, feeling really good and with a good crowd. So enjoy the city centre vibes as I'm running through and really just having a great time. At this point now, turning to come out of the city centre, I could feel a headwind. Whilst it may have been a mild headwind, it was still a headwind nonetheless. And I felt more important now to keep up with the pacer and the group. But already, for me, just watching the potholes, dodging the holes in the road was my key task and keeping with these guys. So it just still felt good. I could see the flag. If you look carefully, you can see the flag just ahead of me, maybe about 30 metres ahead. But we've got a good group, a great chain gang, and just wanted to keep this going as long as we could. We are now on the dual carriageway heading back towards the start, and as you can see on the left of the camera are the starters from the waves after us. So they're heading into the city centre whilst we're heading out of the city centre, heading back towards Trafford. And there's a slight incline going up, but only so slight, but I could still see the flag to my top left, and I'm there with the group as we approach an aid station.
So here I have Croc Runner in front of me.
Come on, let's go, Chris, finally.
Go, go, Croc Runner. See the Crocs?
We are now passing Old Trafford football ground, heading back to Trafford Centre and outward loop towards Sale and Altrincham. Still with the group and staying with them, enjoying the run, and the sunshine is out and it's beginning to warm up. But let's see how we get on holding with this pacer. As we passed another aid station, which I didn't stop at this particular one, there was a number of runners once again all surging to catch up with the pacer. For me, I was just holding my pace and just keeping in sight that flag, resisting the urge to surge and maybe have impact on me later on in the race. So I'm holding my pace, keeping the distance and hoping that things work out as we progress through the race.
Here we got Tom, Long Eaton Running Club, who's ahead of me. We're having a bit of a chat.
10 miles in.
Yeah.
Watching your video on, was it Turkey?
You may have just heard, having passed another guy who was passing me from Long Eaton Running Club, who said he watches my videos. We're just passing the 10-mile distance, and this is where I could see the group beginning to pull away from me. So whilst still in sight, I could see a visual gap. One of the things keeping me going was hearing people from the crowd shout my name. Come on, Donato! It was really uplifting. Whilst I could see a visual distance between the group, I kept that distance consistent and was seeing how I'd get on at Altrincham Hill. By now the weather was looking glorious, a complete change from how it was the day before of storm clouds, hailstones and cold. It was almost near perfect weather conditions, sunshine, guns out and enjoying the run. but still keeping my sight on the pace group.
Coming up to mile 15, 3 hour pace is about 200 meters ahead, keeping me in sight, and I can take him in the last mile. That's the plan. Let's go do this. And here I got Rob just ahead of me saying, I watch your YouTube. I've just passed him a £5, saying thank you very much. Good luck. Cheers, mate.
As you may have heard from my live commentary, the pace is about 200 meters ahead, so the plan was get over the Altrincham hill, keep him in sight and take him in the last mile. So sit back and relax as I come to Altrincham now, and the hill and the great crowds in this area of Manchester. We are now literally over the brow of the famous Altrincham hill, now coming onto the flat section and heading through the amazing crowds and buzz that is here. So I'm just going to switch myself off and leave you to enjoy the atmosphere of this section of the marathon, coming up to mile 16. At this point, having passed mile 16, 10.2 miles to go, I quickly glanced at my watch, 70 minutes I had. 7-minute mile, that's all I had to do. It doesn't sound much, does it, to get that sub 3. So the sub 3 at this point was still on, and it was feeling good, feeling strong, but it was still at an effort that I would have preferred to be easier. But it is what it is, and the crowds kept me going.
Just over 17 miles and caught up with another 3-hour pacer, or caught up by another 3-hour pacer. So and I can still see the other guy, albeit it's about 300 meters ahead now, so we have to chase him down last few miles.
As you may have heard from me, I was just literally caught up by the other 3-hour pacer. We just now passed mile 18, and I'm now running with this 3-hour pacer, or should I say trying to hold on with him. But yes, 18 miles, 8 miles to go. Let's keep this going. Now, whilst I'm holding with this 3-hour pacer and a really good group, for me, I was beginning to feel it, and something wasn't feeling right. It was a struggle to hold with this group, and it was only a matter of time before they began to pull away. Every slight incline was taking its toll on me. Every little bridge, every little incline, and before I knew it, this group had pulled well away from me.
Haven't got to 20 miles yet, and I've lost the other 3-hour pacer as well, so oh, this is hurting now. Come on, let's dig in.
So whilst this 3-hour pacer, the second one had passed me and gone, we just passed mile 20 and I was beginning to feel it. Coming to another incline, and to my surprise I could hear another group behind me, yet another 3-hour pacer.
Another 3-hour pacer here. Oh. Now let's stay with this guy.
Whilst I had best intentions to stay with his third and final 3-hour pacer, this incline here at Sale Metro Station really took its toll on me, and this is when my legs really did turn to lead and I had no speed. It was a real struggle to get up here and around the corner, but I kept going. I took my grit and kept going. At this point now, I'd taken my final gel and was drinking the water from the aid station to wash it down. I was really struggling. As you can see, many runners were now passing me. My speed had absolutely gone. And whilst it may not look that steep a hill here, it wasn't a steep hill, but it was a mild incline going up, and my legs were really suffering. At this point, I thought I'd fallen off the edge of the cliff, but whilst people were passing me, I was slowly passing others. I just needed to grit my teeth and keep going and going. I'm approaching mile 22, 4 miles to go, but when people fly past you like this, the mental battle really has to start, because they're passing you at speed and you feel like you're hardly moving. But actually, I was, to a point.
Just under 7k to go and my legs have absolutely gone to lead. I can barely turn them over. Let's just get this done, come on. It's still a massive achievement, come on.
As you heard from my live commentary, I'm giving myself self-talk, keep myself positive, because now at this point I'm now passing runners who I'd seen with the 3-hour pace group that I was with at the start. So they were fading and I was feeling strong, and something kicked inside of me. I don't know what, but I thought, let's go, let's turn it on and push, which is what I did. And boy, this was tough, but I gritted my teeth and just kept going.
Coming up to mile 23, 3.2 miles to go, 21 minutes. I would have to run a park run, almost a park run PB. Let's see if I've got something in the tank. Come on, let's go. There's got to be something in the tank. Right now, every slight incline is taking it out of me, but we got to dig in, get up there. Whew. Mile 24, 2 to go. According to my watch, it says 13 minutes. Wow, so bloody close, let's go. Come on.
At this point now I could see a familiar face. It was William, aka The Woo from YouTube. I was shocked to see him at this point because he was 100% on for a sub 3, or so I thought, but he did kick on and finish ahead of me. But boy, this was feeling really tough. So it wasn't just me fading, we were going at it hammer and tong. At this point, whilst I was feeling strong for the finish, I was still wondering, where is that finish line? Because it just couldn't come soon enough. I was looking for a sign, 400 meters to go or 800 meters to go. I was just focusing on digging deep and pushing hard. Yes, we could see somewhere this finish line would appear. And as I was fast approaching a sign that said 500 meters to go, I didn't even see it at this point till I'm watching it on preview here on the video. So yes, to the left and right you see those red signs. It says 500 meters to go. I was gritting my teeth. I thought, one last push, one last push.
Well done, everybody.
Ah, there's a finish line. I can see it. Come on. Come on.
What do you want, Chris? Keep that video, Chris. Come on, let's go.
Come on.
Otto there with his GoPro on, it's all about the footage. Get on the Instagram, tag us in, hashtag Manchester Marathon. If any of you, as Graham said earlier, if any of you are taking any videos,
Oh,
do
yes.
make sure you get it on the Instagram, hashtag Manchester Marathon. So just having a little moment of reflection as the team look after it.
Well done, keep going.
Hey, oh, Neva. Oh man, give me a hug.
Hug it out.
Well done, guys.
Where's the drugs? I need some drugs.
Keep going for your medals.
2 new records. Woo!
Everybody,
Fastest marathon
keep moving all the way to the
and
finish line as you finish.
longest run.
We've got a brilliant team, the Sunday Armors plus our race event team as well. On the finish line, we'll make sure you get food to the athletes for each week.
As they say, it's not over till the fat lady sings. And the fat lady has just sing. Hallelujah.
Alcohol fry as well.
Let's get the camera out. Oh yes, the fat lady is now singing. Yes. As I said, it's not over till it's over. Fuck me, yes, that was hard. But a new PB, which considering all the shit, incredible. Anyway, let's see this lovely lady with the medal. Hey.
Get your medal.
Thank you very much. Woo. I'll kiss you all. Mwah. 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 Oh, love you. Thank you. Thank you, young lady. Good to see you out. Oh, Jesus H. Christ. Thank you, everybody. I salute you all. Well done. Thank you for coming out. Thank you. Thank you, buddy. Oh. Yo! Hey! And me, come on. The three of us. Come. Hey.
Did you get it?
2 minutes. Hey!
What are you doing?
3:02. PB. Woo!
Nice.
Now I know you two guys got it, didn't
I
you?
didn't get
There's
it.
your target next time. You've only got 2 minutes to show.
I know, well last year I got 3:03, so just a minute.
Yeah.
Thank you. How'd you do, Brett? Let's you go first. I've obviously got the Woo and Brett here, the dynamic duo. How you feeling, mate?
I am over the moon. I'm ecstatic.
Yeah, you got your good for 8.
I did.
London, here we come,
Yeah.
baby.
I did 2:55.47.
Yeah, fantastic.
So it wasn't the sub 2:55
Mate,
wanted, but it's
don't matter,
2:55.
Don't
So
matter.
I'll take any seconds
Don't
after
matter, mate.
2:55.
Well done.
So.
The Woo,
3:01 as well, mate.
I just wanted to finish.
baby. I did see you.
3:01.
Oh, mate.
Dude, don't worry, I pulled the plug a long time ago. I just wanted to finish with a smile on my face, legs are fine. Honestly, I don't feel like I've even run.
Yeah.
And that is a win itself, right? 'Cause
Exactly,
last time I was
exactly.
broken. Honestly, I feel like
You got the fitness,
I
mate.
feel like my legs, that carb load worked.
He is.
Yeah, that carb load bloody worked. 'Cause
Yeah. It's all about the carb load. Oh yes, that PB feeling. Woohoo! I still can't believe it. Completely lost for words. I don't know what happened. All I did was focus. Follow that pacer as long as I could. And yeah, a new PB. Oh, fucking hell. All I can say is a big shout out to everyone. Lots of messages all flying in. Text and WhatsApps and emails. And yes, it's so rewarding. It just goes to show you don't know till you know. And as I keep saying, my voice has nearly gone. So much shouting on the course. It's not over till the fat lady sings, so never give up, never give up. And I still know, based on that training block, how awful it was. I know there's more inside of me. So Berlin, I'm coming for you, yeah? Watch out now, Berlin or bust. Let's go do this. Right now though, I'm going to enjoy the moment, get on a tram and probably eat a couple of elephants, although I've already eaten half an elephant in recovery foods and drinks. So yes, let's head back home.